Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the man that runs the place. I am here with another damn video. I am here to talk about some of the releases that have happened this today. Today has been a busy day for the C. I've been on the phone talking to a lot of people, 'cause I'm the man that runs the place and I have to be on top of everything. But today, it started off very early today. Adrian Peterson was told that Minnesota will not be paying his 17 million contract due next season here in the 2017 season coming up. So Adrian Peterson has officially become a free agent. There's already talk about it possibly going to Green Bay, possibly going to Seattle. I said it all the way back last year, all the way I'd be back in September. That I think it would be a good fit for him to go to Seattle. I think Seattle seemed last year at times to really miss Marshawn Lynch. I think it would be something close to Marshawn Lynch. I think it would be a great fit for him. He's gonna want to go to a team where he can try to win a championship. Because he's getting older. So before he retires, he might have a few years left before he has to retire. He's gonna want to go to a good team where he can win a championship. So I think Seattle would be a place for him. Green Bay would be a place for him. Somewhere like New England, even New England. I think like Garrett Blunt's a free agent, but I don't know if New England's interested in wasting that much money for him. And there's a little bit of drama that comes with him, like the last few years, with the whole scandal with him hitting his child, So who knows with New England, but I think for sure I'm hearing Seattle and Green Bay. Although, I think it's Seattle, the favorite at this moment for what I think. I think Seattle will be the favorite. But we will see what Dallas, but I don't know if he wants to go to Dallas. He would have to be the backup of Ezekiel Elliott. I don't know if he's interested in that. Because he still feels like he's a star in this league. So I don't know if he wants to be the backup in Dallas. Although he's always said he would be interested in playing for Dallas Cowboys. I don't know if he wants to be the backup in Dallas. So I think realistically the biggest favorite right now for Adrian Peterson is for him to go to the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, another free agent. Darrell Revis. Darrell Revis. I feel sorry for this brother. First of all, he goes to jail. Only for a few hours, then bails out. But now he's been released by the New York Jets. This has been something that's been talked about, that they may release him because they felt he was getting a little bit too old. Unfortunately, it seems like he's gotten a little bit older, faster than usual. And he really this year covering some elite wide receivers. So the New York Jets were thinking about releasing him. I'm a little bit shocked. I thought honestly they were going to give him a shot at maybe playing the free safety position. That's been something that was talked about. But no, they decided to release him. WTF. But it's, like I said, I'm not surprised because it was something that had been a talk about possibly them releasing Darrell Revis. And maybe also the thing that made them want to release him more was probably the whole thing with the jail thing. About supposedly him KOing two guys, He beat the hell out of them and laid them down. They're still investigating. We will see what happens. Maybe he can do it for a boxing career or something. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, Darrell Revis has been released, so he doesn't have a team. I will not be surprised if he does retire because he seems like he's losing it. So I don't know if he's interested in, if he can't be a corner, if he can no longer play a cornerback position, is he going to be interested in trying to be a safety, or is he going to say, you know what, screw this, I'm retiring. So keep your eyes. Do not be surprised if the Revis decides to retire because he seems to be losing it, at least as a cornerback. And I don't know if he's interested in trying to play the safety. But we will see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. So Darrell Revis is looking for a team. And like I said, don't be surprised if we've seen the last of Darrell Revis. Last man who got released today was Jamal Charles, the running back from the Kansas City Chiefs. Excuse me. I'm losing my breath. Let me catch my breath. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, Steve. Ladies and gentlemen, the last man who was released today was the running back from the Kansas City Chiefs, Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles has been dealing with some leg problems the last few years. He had a really last year he missed half of the season. No, the year before. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess last year was still last year. Last year he came back from the ACL, but he really did not seem 100%. They shut him down. The year before that, he tore the ACL. He has not really been able to be the same ever since he hurt his leg 2 years ago. And this is another guy who can possibly be done because a running back that just cannot recover from a leg injury, that's something that's can be dangerous. I would not be surprised if he has to retire because usually the ACL, as bad as it is, if you if it it's a bad injury and it takes a while. You saw Jordy Nelson struggling with it this past season. He took about 2 months. He didn't really get going until November, which I was a little bit surprised because I thought him having the entire calendar year from August all the way to August, from preseason to 2000 and literally the whole year from August of 2015 to about August, September of 2016. I thought it would be enough time for Jordy Nelson to completely be 100%, but he didn't really get the first 2 months. He didn't seem like himself. He didn't like a shell of himself. He didn't really get going until around November. So, and Jamal Charles was not able to get going last year at all. It's been like I said, almost over a year. It's gonna be almost 2 years since he had the same injury as Jordy Nelson, but he actually does not seem to be able to get himself back to speed. Maybe he'll give it a try. I would not be surprised. But whoever signs is gonna have to be very careful because a running back with a bad wheel is dangerous. You don't want to pay a lot of money to him. Hopefully my Eagles don't fucking sign him. Please don't be so stupid. Anyway, because Doug Peterson was his offensive coordinator a few years ago in Kansas City. So please, Dougie Peterson, please do not sign this idiot, please. Anyways, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I think Darrell Revis and Jamal Charles may retire. Adrian Peterson, I expect him to play. Like I said, Seattle would be a great fit for him. But we will see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. The free agency is starting. We will see what happens. And, I'll be here talking about it as it goes on up in here. I'm the man that runs the place. And that's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. I will keep you updated what else is happening. And until next time, I will catch your ass down the road. And that's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shut up, idiot.